everybody, Ford Video Guy here with another video right before leaving from Bronco Supercell West, or Colorado, because now there's one even more west of that. So anyway, one last thing to do on this and show you a couple other things that we added to this, or just one thing I guess that we added to it for our drive. So we're going to flip this camera around. I showed you the ROADER grab handles for the Ford Bronco that I got off of Amazon. I'll link it in the description. Here is the box, so let's kind of show you that. And I apologize right now if I sniff a lot because my allergies are killing me today. I don't know what the deal is. Somebody must be mowing our fields, crops. Anyway, so we do have this ROADER aluminum grab handles. So we'll just unbox this. There's no instructions to this, so I think that's why this video will probably be pretty good for people, because we'll show you how to do this, and it's actually really easy. But you do have 4 grab handles. This is the 4-door version. 2-door would just be, of course, 2 grab handles. And these 2 smaller ones, you can see these are bigger than those. So these are for the front doors, or for the front doors grab handles, and these are for the rear. And then you have these here that are for the spacers for each of those. So let me show you how those look. I got those out of the package. And so we have one that's like squared off kind of on the top. That is going to go on the top handle. And on the back, there you go. That's going to go like that. So we'll show you how to install those. Of course, the handle will go towards the front of the vehicle, and this rod will come to the back of the vehicle on each one of those. So that's kind of how that's set up. And we're going to remove the other screws that go in there and put these in place. There's an Allen wrench that came with that. And then the screw that's in there, you should be able to get out of your toolkit that you get from Bronco. So I lied. So the toolkit doesn't have the correct size for those bolts. They are an 8mm. So that's what you're going to want to get. And that was the bolts for up here. So we'll need to take, go back a little bit. So you need to take these bolts out from here. So right where the airbag says, we're going to remove those 2 bolts on both of those. So over there on the back ones as well, we're going to move all those bolts and then we'll put those on. Make sense? All right, let me widen this out. So I found a glitch. So this is in here just fine, but you see the dome light? Actually, I scratched that right there. The dome light goes into that same screw hole. So because of that, the bolt they give you is not long enough to get through this, the little extra spacer they give you, through that and into the side. So if you have these dome lights from AAG, yeah, it's not going to work. I actually was considering, trying to put these on with the straps that come down, because I kind of like those to hold on to, because this is sitting up pretty high. And if you can see, I also have the top, not a lot of room for your hand to get in there to grab onto that. I'm afraid I'm going to keep grabbing this every time I want to go grab and get into the vehicle. And the purpose behind getting these was because these straps, they hang so low that you really can't use them to get in the vehicle. It's more or less just using them to kind of hang on to while you're in the vehicle driving, off-road, that kind of stuff. I like to put my arm on the door and grab the handle, and it's a perfect height for that. Just kind of a cool little thing to do. But for this, it's not working. So I could take the spacer out, but then it won't fit, because then this bar is going to hit right against that. So don't think these are going to work. Other thought is I get some sort of spacer that's narrower than this by just this much, and then put those in. But there you go. Little hitch to that is if you start adding some accessories to some of these spots, you're going to make it, it's going to be difficult for some of these they're making them just to put in there with nothing else screwed into that hole, right? Or that's using that screw. So with that thought, these dome lights are more important to me than these grab handles are. So looks like these aren't going to be working for me. All right, so there we go. So not installing these. In fact, check out my weekly live stream on Lon MacArthur's channel, because I think I'm going to give these away there. So I think they cost me close to $100. I don't know. I'll put a link down in the description. They will work for anybody that doesn't have the dome lights by IAG or anything else that's buckled into that. They will work, but for me, they won't. There you have it. So okay, so as I said, and I think the last video is that I'm going to show you the real deal of what's going on, and this is going to go all up on the video. As you can see there, they look really cool. They're very easy to install, not hard. I pretty much had it installed other than the screw not being long enough. So there is a caveat, I should say. So you could take these screws to the hardware store, get a little bit longer of a screw, and it'll work just fine. So if you want to, I might do that. We'll consider it. I don't know. Maybe it's going to go for sale. I don't know. We might just do that. All right. Sorry, I had a little bit of the nose. So we might just do that. We'll see. Not today. Today is Labor Day, by the way. And I got to get packed up for Bronco Supercell. We're leaving tomorrow morning at 7:30 in the morning. And Sarah and I, and we're headed to Bronco Supercell. And so today is not the day to do that. Maybe another time. We'll see. Or I might sell them, one or the other. I'll keep you updated. If I decide to go ahead and install them and just get a longer screw, because that's really all it would need, a little bit longer screw. I mean, it's close. Like, I was pushing it really hard, thinking, oh, it's just going to grab and it'll be good. I only keep a couple twists, but no, I don't want to be pulling that with all my weight and have it just a little bit screwed into there. So I probably would need it to be a little longer, really about the width of that IAG light. I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's tiny, it's very small. So it only need to be a little bit longer, probably 1/4 of an inch longer, and it'd probably be good. So if I got some screws a little bit longer, I might install that. And if I decide to do that, I will let you know that as well. But here's the last thing we added. What do you guys think? I kind of like it. Okay, I'm not a big fan of tire covers. I like showing the Roush wheels, but this one I like. No problem. So I really liked it. I saw it at Bronco Supercell Wisconsin, so I looked for it online, and it's a Boomerang. I'll give you the link to this as well if you want it. So it's a Boomerang is the brand there, and you get it right off their website. And I can't remember what I spent, but I'll link it in the description on that as well. About everything I've added are less than 150 bucks each. Most of them are less than $100. So pretty cool there. So there you go. Yeah. All right. Other than that, by the way, if you put stickers on these windows, don't take them off. I put an IAG one on there and tried taking it off, and now my window's not quite the same. The back plastic isn't quite the same as since. So every time it gets dirty, it really, you can see that spot. So stickers, the next stickers are going to go right here, which I'll probably put on today. Get those put on from Wisconsin when we went there. Wisconsin Dells, I'll probably put that sticker right there so that it'll look so better. And then get a couple others right here. I mean, the first locations, and then probably from this week we'll put some more over here. So I do like putting them on the back. I know other people are doing that. So, you know, when we go to different locations, I've been to Bronco Off Rodeo as a dealer, and so I had that one, these two from there. Well, that one as well, because I went to the one in Texas. Which is what represents that. Smoky Mountains, and then of course that's the trim of the vehicle, and then Bays Mountain Off-Road. So we'll put some more on there. We'll get the Wisconsin Dells on there. Not sure where I'm going to put the Bronco Supercell stickers. I got one from each of the different locations, but there we go. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Got to get it packed up. Got to get the tent. Actually, trying to clean the tent right now from the last trip, but we're going to get the tent on there. How's that look? A little bit better without those screws in it? I think so. I think it looks better without that. Less obvious anyway. But we're ready to rock and roll and get to Bronco Supercell. So we'll keep you posted on the adventures there. So, video, appreciate it. Good, bad, to ugly. That's what you're going to get right here, right? When I install things, you never know what's going to happen. So there we go. Again, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you later.